Hi guys, I hope you're all doing amazing. Welcome back to Upscript Podcast. So this is our third episode, first season, third episode. We're grateful that you're here, and we're looking forward to have more episodes and have you engage with our content. So we're also thankful for the engagements from the last episode with Gideon. Today, I have a very gorgeous creator.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Very gorgeous. So, yeah, she is going to tell us more about herself, and then we'll dive into the topic. I also have my co-host, Danica. How are you?
I'm good.
How have you been?
You can see,
Glowing.
I've been well. I'm glowing.
Mm.
The Lord is great.
Yeah.
Mambo yako shwari.
So, yeah, let's dive in. Hi, Kate.
Hi Smalia.
Uko fiti?
Niko fiti kabisa ukoje?
Niko fiti pia. So I want us to dive in the topic. So broadly, we're going to discuss on the social media, you being a creator. You're going to take us through your journey, kama umepata niche yako or not, how you engage with your audience. Like your experience.
Well, I'm Catherine Gathanwa, and I am a TikTok content creator, but I'm just an upcoming content creator. And finding my niche as someone who is upcoming has been a bit difficult. So I think most of my content is based on religion, controversies, most of it. So when you find that some people are not like so supportive of what you're doing, you try to find like some other things that you can do, but then you find that that is also not going to work. So you decide, let me just go back kidogo, or you find yourself even doing some more weird things just because you want to try and find what exactly is going to hook my viewers. Yeah, I think that is the most like that is the most disadvantageous
What a find.
thing that I've encountered as an upcoming TikTok content creator.
Yes.
What I can add on that, mnapatanga likes aje nje. Cause me nime struggle like how she has said it. Kupata like a good, I feel like there's another guy who said it's good to have a community more than kufollow, like usi ati followers kuna this engaging, like kuna views more, but getting a community that supports you kwa your platforms, be it YouTube, be it TikTok, be it Instagram. I think it's a great word. What's the English? English imepotea.
Challenge.
Yeah. It's a great challenge for me. Yeah. Because I've been struggling myself building my portfolio from different platforms, so it has been hectic. Yeah.
So Kate, I guess some of you guys had seen the post, the religion controversy post that you posted, and I got to read some of the comments, and I was like, people are really woke, and people have very different dynamics on how they view. So what was that one controversy that you saw that ilikuchanganya?
I think the most controversial thing I've encountered, mostly because I do like Genesis. Genesis is just so crazy, and Revelation too. I think it's the fact that we have a beginning where God is creating something, but before he started creating, there was something before. He was not just existing in mid-air. There was other things that he created before. So then maybe he was like, I used to think that he was creating with someone else, because somewhere in the Bible it says that God created the earth with wisdom. Like he started creating earth while wisdom was there. It's like wisdom is a being. It's not just something that exists. It's a being. So I think that is what had me delving so much into controversies. What made me stop is because some of my relatives, my grandma, my mom, they were like,
your post.
Yes, and they were like, guy, kwani umeanza kupotea? Kwani umeacha kubelieve in God? I was like, no, I'm not, like, that's not the main reason. It's just that I want to, like, understand more about what the Bible is about. And what had me encouraged, because I used to do those things back to back, I just loved how much people were so they were so woke, and they also wanted to like really engage. They even used to like send me in the comments, I'll get content from the comments, because then someone is asking me a question, I don't really know the answer, so I have to like now and go research. Then that will be my next post. And I'd actually found my niche until my mom had to like okay, I won't like base it all on like my mom, because I also started feeling like maybe I'm doing too much, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this, maybe God is angry with me. So thinking about all those things, and then I resorted to doing something more, I would say, crazy for me. Actually, there's a post I posted recently, maybe 11K likes right now, and I am not proud of that post at all.
What was it about?
So the post was so random. I'd actually I'd taken that clip somewhere between the semester, and I decided I'm not going to post this because I don't like it. Like, I didn't like what I was talking about, and I was kind of like, is this going to get some negativity? And I was right. Oh my God, the amount of negativity. Because, first of all, it was a lie. It was a lie, because I was just trying to like find out if this actually happened. If I posted something like this that had actually happened, what will be the results that I get from my viewers? The post is about, it's actually on TikTok, so I don't even have to hide, it's out there already. I decided I want to see, do people like engage with something that is not normal? And it's true. People engage so much with something that does not align with what they like. Like, you trigger something in them, they'll be like, honey Bambi, but at the same time, they're engaging, and that is exactly what I want. So like, when they started liking, I was like, okay, that's not negative. But then I went to the comments. It was about somebody's like kudisimamisha kwa njia and asking for my number. You've seen the post? Yeah, I was like, and actually a friend of mine who will not be mentioned is part of the reasons why I took that clip. I was just being like, no, because I want to be posting controversies. What will I resort to? And jokingly, akisema tu supposed to kitu kuhusu mwanaume sijui nini, it will get a lot of views. And I was like, okay, fine. I didn't post it. I posted it nikiwa home, bored with nothing to post. I decided, you know what? Actually, post too. Whatever happens. And I posted it, and honestly, it got me a lot of like followers. I didn't even expect them. I was like, I woke up the next day, and my phone is like notification. Like, I was kind of scared. I thought I'd like ruined my reputation. But that is not something that I think will ruin my reputation, because well, I tend to think that you are who you think you are. So even if the whole world thinks a particular way about you, that does not mean anything. Because the minute you do something, a mistake that you commit, even if you do it, because nowadays almost everyone is on social media, it will obviously somehow get out there. A mistake that you do once does not define you really. So when I posted that, I was like, oh well. And then my mom saw it, and she was like, oh my God, this is too much negativity. I want you off TikTok. They're talking to you so rudely, nini. And I was like, I have to go through this for me to grow as a content creator. Yes.
Hii sasa ni ya kuambia the internet never forgets. Tutaipata, tutaipost hadi Twitter.
Acha nikikwambia, people are like, sahi uko miaka yuko sahi. When you get to something 27 suko, and you turn up after that person, we'll pull it and you'll know how to do it.
Which brings me to another question. So you being a creator, for example, this is what you enjoy posting and this is what you want to post. But yet, people who are close to you and are so dear to you find it, no, sifanye hivyo, kindly find another thing. So how do you deal with that?
It kind of gets heavy sometimes. You start thinking, because I really do mind about what my close family thinks, I don't really find myself caring so much about what people outside of my family think about me, unless you're my boss, and that is kind of limited. my direct family does matter because they want the best for me, and I know that they do. So when they mention something and I find that they kind of think it's negative about me, I'll sit down and I'll think about it. And when I find that they're actually kind of right, I might withdraw. But when I find that they're maybe not understanding me and maybe they don't really know exactly what I'm trying to put out there, I might just sit them down and tell, especially my mom, I can just sit her down and tell her, you know what, I have to do this because this is where I find my calling. And I think I deal with it through just talking. I like talking to someone a lot instead of just like shutting them out and deciding, you know what, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I want to get what they're trying to tell me, and I also want them to understand what I'm trying to do, so they don't think that I'm just being rude. Yeah, that is how I deal with it mostly. But with friends, I know that you don't like what I'm doing. If my mom has seen it and she has no problem with it, I don't think I will have any care in the world if you think it's bad or it's not. No offense meant.
Well,
such an interesting perspective.
yeah.
Yes.
So, I want to ask, you're a creator, right? Of course, you have ambitions. There's places you want to reach in terms of content. So, first of all, do you do content for entertainment, or in the near future, do you see it as you collaborating with brands and stuff like that?
I like that you asked that question because I actually do want to collaborate with brands. I have a few brands in specific in mind right now. I won't be mentioning them, but when I started creating content on TikTok, I was just doing it purely for my own fun. Like I didn't even think anyone would engage. I didn't even, I had no intention of having likes or followers. It was just I think most people do that. I just did it for the sake of doing it. But as time went by, some close people to me told me, you're actually very good at this. Can you just like be serious about it and just do something that is important to the society, something that speaks to a direct amount of people? And I started trying to find exactly what that was. I found out actually that people don't engage with my content when I do lip syncs. I want to mention that actually I know most people don't like her, but I like her because I like the journey that she's like went through. Aziad Nasenya, I know most people just don't like her, but I personally do like her. And when I was in high school, I really used to follow her, and I really used to wish that I was going to come to KMS and like be like her and stuff like that. And I wanted to like engage with the type of content she was creating, but that was not my dish, and that is what I had not understood at first. She does lip syncs, she dances, she does all those things. I can't do that. Like dancing is not even in me. And lip syncing, well, I do some lip syncs, but I found out that I personally don't even enjoy lip syncing, and most people didn't like engage with that type of content from me. And that is when I decided to just start talking. And when I talked, I found out that most people started engaging with me. It's like when I started talking, most people now started listening. When they saw lip syncs, it was like, this is the norm, this is the norm, this is exactly what we've been seeing all the time, every time I swipe on TikTok. But when you talk, I realize that people stop to listen. So you have to make sure that when you start talking, the first few seconds, they understand what you're trying to say so that they can know if they're going to stay or they're not going to stay. And you make sure that they stay in those first 3 seconds. So, yeah, I think when I started, I didn't really have that perspective about TikTok. But I know that in future, not only brands, I actually do want to like have my own brand now, like be my own brand in future. And it's not going to be easy because with the current digital, space, it's so negative. You have to tread very softly. You don't know who you're going to piss off. You have to be so, actually, because the current, I don't know if I should say this, but like
You can say it. Come on,
Chunga.
with the current government, you don't know who you're going to piss.
Yeah.
You have to be so careful about the things you say and the things you do, what you post. So that's kind of a challenge, but I know that I'll get there eventually.
You will definitely.
Yeah.
And we'll be there to clap for you.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have any question in mind?
I may mention something about like when you speak for the first few seconds, you want to give something that will engage the audience, right? And I've seen some content creators wanaanza wanakuhype, wanakujanga majama kujeni hapa, ati usiswipe kujeni hapa, alafu you wait for them to say something logic, hapo uko like ushaienda lu, uko like what, seriously? So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's just funny to entertain people. So I'm glad like you try to hook up the audience first and tell them this is what I want to speak about, because kuna watu wanazanga a long conversation uko like this is boring, they just swipe and go. Yeah,
because when you actually get to have people listen to you within the first few seconds, it really tells us more about yourself. What type of person you are you eloquent enough? Are you the type of person to bring your point on the table with rahisi, which is actually a nice trait as a content creator. Another question will be, since you have already identified that you want to do content creation and actually earn from it, in what ways are you preparing yourself as a creator to reach there and remain relevant? Because truth be told, we have seen content creators who unaona ile unapata hype mara ya kwanza and people get to know you, and then after that I don't know kama ni kuchanganyikiwa na hype or they don't know what to do next, because maybe whatever they used to do, it's not relevant anymore. So in what ways are you preparing yourselves to to be there?
Well, first I'll start by saying you've mentioned something about kuchanganyikiwa na hype. I think the first thing is to just be disciplined enough to not let all that fame get to your head. You have to know exactly how to balance between seeing these people as your viewers and not as your friends. Like, these people are just there for what you do. Actually, I'm going to quote from Abel. Abel Mutua said something to do with these people will leave the minute you stop giving them what you've been giving them. Like, the minute you stop being funny, like, for example, Njugush is a comedian, the minute she stops being funny,
negativity,
nobody's going to be there for like, nobody's going to be there for his content if it's not funny, unless it's good enough to keep them there again. So you have to know exactly how to balance between seeing these people as your friends and seeing these people as your viewers. Of course, they're going to be friends inside those viewers of yours, but still they're going to be very few compared to the people who are there just for what you're giving them. And because of that, you have to find your niche. That is exactly like what I'm trying to do right now. I've not yet found, I know that like controversies can be my niche, but at the moment I'm kind of not so sure about it. And I kind of took a break after the negativity that came after that, after the last video that I posted about the boys, the man kusimamisha kwa njia and everything. I kind of took a break. I wanted to like step back kidogo and actually take it all in, because this is exactly what happens to content creators. You post something and you get so much negativity and you just like crash or something.
Yeah, it drains you down.
Yes. I needed to step back and see that these people are just reacting to something I posted. They don't know me. They don't actually hate me. They hate what I posted. They hate, well, not really hate, but they're triggered by what I posted. Yeah, they dislike what I said and what I, exactly. But if I posted something to do with controversy right now, those people interested in my controversial topics will honestly just come back. Like, they don't even care. It's just like, as Edna Senya, like, she's there, like, she bounced back so hard, you can't even tell that that's the same girl people used to troll. And that is exactly what I love about her, and that is why I look up to her like so much. And to do that, to get to my brand, I want to first find my niche, and after I find my niche, I think I will be consistent, because that is also something that I think if you don't be consistent, then people don't really know what you're doing. Like, you don't get a consistent following. You don't get people. Also, brands want somebody that is going to be there consistently. They want to see that you can be able to push their brand consistently. So I'll I want to be consistent, but right now I can't say much because I know I've not yet found my niche. So after I find my niche, maybe some other time I can say if what exactly I want to do to get to being called by brands, being my own brand, you know, advertisements and everything. That time I can tell. Right now, not really.
And you know, across, yani you see the things that cut
Yeah.
across everything: consistency, discipline,
Yeah. The same things tunawaambia. Na mnisikii.
and they cut across industry zote. It be social media or the creative industry, yani any industry, as long as you're disciplined and you're consistent, then that is. And also not letting people's views about you get into your head.
Get into your head.
I know it's kind of hard because we really, as human beings, we really focus on the negatives. Why did she say that about me? Why does she think that of me? But as long as you know that's not it, then you're good to go.
Like for me, neza fanya seme I'm a dancer by the way, but not by profession. You can post something, upost TikTok, alafu ukae uko like ai imgu ya left imeenda sana hivi, acha tu ni delete before mtu like nakwanga na hiyo. Alafu maybe you post something alafu mtu aseme the lighting was poor and everything, yeah, so kuna that unajianza kujiuliza maswali, what if Mana hata niliposti kitu ningeachana tu na nini, you know.
It's like the video you posted with neutral, and then I went through the topic, the comments.
Yeah.
And the first comment that I saw, so the thing was we were dancing, so kina Danika, kina neutral walikuwa mbele, and then out of nowhere napita, because I was also, and then naingia kwa comments, and the first comment naona ni huko naona dem kona tu mtu. I'm like, wow.
Tumutu.
And then I'm like, okay. Yani of all the things you could think of, you just saw that little tiny person.
Najua ukuhil hadi sai.
See, funny enough, no, not really. So the thing is, I don't take such things to heart. What I say is, if you cannot fix something within 2 seconds, then that is not something that should be inakusumbua kichwa. My parents are short. My parents wenyewe ni wafupi. So, like, where am I expected to
I
get
was sorry,
that?
I was not.
You see, and I actually, funny enough, I also commented and I was like, but that's it. That's how the creative industry is. And as long as uko kwa screens za watu, be ready for people's negativity to project, and it's fine.
Speaking of negativity, looking at the social media right now, do you feel like it has brought, like, with the growth we have had with social media, do you feel like it has some negative impacts, especially among us, the youth and the teenagers?
Can start with Kate.
Yeah, sana.
I feel kila kitu nakuwa na negative na positive, na ni kama social media iko na negative peke yake.
Haina positive.
Okay, honestly that is too much, but iko na so much negativity, more than the positive side. I feel social media imeka watu, some people in depression, wengine unataka kufake your life, unataka kukaa a certain type of way, you please the people on the other side of the screen.
Wow.
I feel that is the most, like, that is what, na pia ina impact on like what you think about yourself, what you think about things. Una hizi clips zenye, I'm going to touch on this because this is what imekuja kwa akili first. Considering relationships, unaonanga mtu amepost ati mimi sijui siwezi trust sijui nini mwanaume sijui nini, hizo vitu zote anapeana scenario. Huyu mwanaume alinifanyia hivi, alicheat on me sijui nini, wanaume wote tu ni wabaya. Aya, mwingine anakuja anasema mimi mtu mwanaume kinicheat, I'm going to cheat back. Ama tutakaa hivyo tukichitiana mpaka siku yenye mmoja wetu atajua. Like you kind of start picking these things, things that you didn't think about, like peke yako at first. So unapata ina destroy a lot of kujifikirilia. You can't think for yourself. Everything you want to know, unaenda kwa social media, una search relationship advice, sijui nini, una search what those people are going to tell you, instead of like actually sitting down and thinking about it yourself. Ina impact negatively. Juu scenario yako si scenario yangu. Unapata mtu anasema kuna hii shule. I think iko na negativity. Acha tu nisimamia. Iko na so much negativity.
What does Smiley got to say?
So my take on that will be, of course, everything iko na advantages and disadvantages. Yeah. But where we're heading to and where we are at the moment, I guess, social media has a lot of disadvantages.
Yeah, a lot.
Only it has a lot of disadvantages for people who don't stand on their ground and people who don't know themselves for who they are. Because for example, nikikuja niseme leo nasikia niko chini, leo nasikia sina mood, and then unaniuliza na question nakupatia ni I'm just a girl. What is that?
Oh, I've seen that on there.
Like, what is that? You see, you should be able to stand on your grounds and know you for who you are, so that utakuwa affected. Because if you're not, if you're the type of person to take things from vitu watu wanasema, then that is when social media becomes a disadvantage. You see, because nasema, you see, if you're not grounded, first of all, look at how religion is being talked about kwa social media. Kama hauna imani imesimama, hivyo ndo utaondokea religion, marriage, relationships, everything. So it depends on the person, but truly iko na disadvantages more.
Yeah, I mean, naweza sema iko na advantages, like positives and also negatives. But I mean to emphasize more on the negatives. But I want to speak on the positives. I feel like it depends with how you use the social media.
Oh, yes.
But ukiangalia ratings, youth na teenagers wengi, they use the social media in I don't want to call it cringe, but it's sort of negative. Like you can use social media to kujisaidia. You can study with it, you can try something new. Sai kila kitu tunatumia ni social media. Hakuna ati kurudi right now you can create yourself. You can market yourself, you can create your own brands, you can create your own production through social media. So I don't want us, we the young people, to use social media in a way that inaenda ku disrupt ama ku misuse technology, using social media in a bad way. I want us to be positive. Kuna AI, kuna nini, but let us try and use it positively, you know. I hope nimesikika. The youths. Yeah. Watu wanatengeneza filamu na AI nowadays.
Yeah. But umeona imekataliwa kwa Oscars.
Nimekataliwa kwa Oscars, so I was like
okay. I thought you were embracing it, but
na nyimbo juu anatengeneza pia nyimbo na AI.
Nimeona hadi watu wanatengeneza nyimbo na AI. I was like, oh, so you can do a lot of things using AI. So
but you see people wanaiongelelea vibaya at fake tengeneza wimbo, na usijui kama mmeona that musician mwenye kila mtu alikuwa anamtukana kwa sababu yes, the music ni poa, very nice, but kila mtu anamuingililia kwa sababu ametengeneza na AI.
Kenyan. Mtoi
Kenyan. Asijasikia hiyo.
Wala mwenye hii wimbo yake ili hit.
Yeah, mwenye ameimba na si huyo na drum. Mwenye alikuwa ameimba na guys, kama si mtakati. Sawa, kama si yeye. Nikuuliza tu. Hiyo mwenye ameimba na Nikita, anaitwa mwenye aliimba na Nikita
Britney.
Kijana.
Bridget Blue.
Kijana.
Kijana.
Hey,
Atanga mwanani?
Sijui jina yake, but namwona
sorry. Nilikuwa nasikia watu wakimtukana kwa sababu ametengeneza wimbo na AI.
But why not embrace the new technology? I mean,
but hiyo ni so, unaona vile inafunga mtu akili. Like you might even have the talent.
That's the thing. Acha kutumia AI kwa kila kitu. Uniambie umepewa ufanye a certain project, you're just using AI. I think AI is meant for you to be creative with it. Just try to be creative. Si lazima utumie everything na AI. Write a song for me.
Yeah. But you see, you know, my take is AI haiwezi kupatia a good thing kama haujai prompt vizuri. So it needs you to be well off kiakili. So that means ikitokea vizuri and people actually love it na hawangejua ni AI, then I don't think it's that bad. It means alikuwa creative na vile aliprompt and all that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I'm not in the media industry. Maybe for a music to be up there, maybe for them you have to umeka ukaiandika and stuff.
Yeah. Because have you ever, like, mliachanga wapi music composers? People who compose music, mnaenda mna produce.
imagine
Yes.
wako
la hawasikiki.
unatumia AI ni wachache by the way juu by the time you juu kutumia hiyo AI unajua si kuhusu tu kuandika hizo majina and everything hizo beats hiyo AI si producer like haijui kuproduce hizo beats until haijui beats zenye unataka zitokee until viambie I think it's actually pretty hard. I have a friend when you produce our music and then that actually ilikuwa ananiambia hizi mambo za music AI and hiyo kitu inakaa ngumu like the person anakuambia hey beat unaisikia hapo chini like hiyo sijui ni bass nini like and then you're like kutumia AI kutengeneza hiyo wimbo si rahisi
which means you're creative
but sasa unajifunga akili AI inakutengenezea wimbo I don't know if unanielewa if ingekuwa yako ingekuwa even better I don't know even wimbo ya Wema
that's
song is so sweet but
and
kuna allegations that it's AI
Oh God.
Really?
allegations allegedly
Well, Catherine, what can you tell since you're an upcoming content creator, what can you tell the youngsters out there, hata kina sisi wenye tunajaribu kutafuta 19 likes? What can you tell us, like what can you tell the youth basically, anyone who wants to become a content creator or wants to start something on the social media platforms?
The first thing naweza sema ni sahi social media is completely everything.
Yeah.
Kitambo watu wako kitambo kina baby boomers they used to look for jobs through their sweat like hakukuwa ati unajipost and then you get attention and then now people come to you. No, ilikuwa either unaenda jua kali ama unatembea huko una trek unatafuta job. There was not really so much about social media. But sahi our workspace ni social media. That is where you sweat. So that is where you need to like put most of your focus because hakuna venye society rewards mtu mwenye ana grow ana adapt with what is coming. Si mtu mwenye anakatalia in what was used to be done. So that is the first thing you need to understand, that social media is here with us and you need to embrace it. The thing is, social media, just like any other thing on earth, has its positivities and its negativities. And ili uko just like Malia na Danika wamesema, discipline na consistency.
Yeah.
Well, discipline haikujangi tu hivyo ona whim. Like utaipata tu through kulala kuamka, you're a disciplined person. It takes mistakes, learning from your mistakes and understanding the person that you are. So if you ever do make a mistake, you don't just crash and fall down from there. That is how you strengthen your discipline. That is how you know I actually can do this. When you like bounce back from your mistake. You need to be able to separate your personal life with your social media life, because social media is not just TikTok and Instagram and like anywhere that you post yourself and everything. Social media is wide. Social media is also like LinkedIn and all those things. Those are places you cannot be talking about your personal life. Those are places that you're supposed to be business oriented, looking for someone who is going to actually come to you. TikTok, you know, unaweza kuwa a bit funny and everything. You need to know how to separate all those personalities about you. And every social media platform is a different personality of you. Because Instagram, iko na very different viewers from watu wako TikTok. Same to like watu wako Facebook ni very different from watu wako Instagram. You need to be able to differentiate each and every personality that you have. Na usijipe pressure ya kupata likes. Just be you. Literally, the best feeling ni kupendwa for you. Like, people following you for who you actually are, not someone you're trying to become. Because lives can only live so long under the sun. Like, watu watajua tu. Somehow, one way or the other. Watu watajua tu. Oh, huyu anatubeba tu jinga. Yeah, hata see what she tries to be. Ama he tries to be. Just be you. And do, like, fanya kazi ni kama uko kwa jua kali with social media. Like, that is where you're going to bear fruit. I think that is most I can say right now. Vitu ni mingi, but just some other time. But that is like the main point. Yeah.
Nice. So, where can the people find you on social media? What platforms? Unawezaji at coco.c, TikTok, Instagram. Where can we find you?
Funny enough.
Funny enough.
Funny enough. Okay, ukienda search Kate Daniels, utanipata. The thing is, I don't really know exactly, like my handles, like exactly mpaka to the latter, but I know, search Kate Daniels, you'll probably just find me there. 006 or 016 on Instagram and on TikTok. Yes, but mostly on TikTok. Instagram, yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything you have to say, Somalia, today?
Thank you for coming in our episode today, because I feel like social media is such a broad
broad
we
topic.
can have such a broad discussion based on social media, and tunakuombea upate your niche.
Thank you.
And you attract brands that
Yes.
you like to work with. Naweza guess kitu? Unaweza taka ku-attract brands that deal with beauty and stuff.
Mbona umeguess hiyo?
Utajua cause na feelingi anyone who works with a beauty brand kuna that personality, and you can tell it from vile watu wanaongea, vile mtu anakaa, you see.
Nadia kona machingli kwa mikono.
Yo.
Onyesha chingli.
Tunaonyesha chingli. Yo.
But yeah. So mine is be consistent, be disciplined. With that, I guess I believe you utafika place unataka kwenda, because that's the main foundation of what brands look for, and later and engagements and all that. That has been a nice episode. Sindio?
Yeah, it's been a nice episode. At least you've known how you're going to use the social media. Si kila saa scroll TikTok ukicheka. At least try. Yeah.
So, anything else?
Well, only thank you for having me and guessing the right brand that I actually want to work with. Yes.
You're welcome.
Invite 10.
Yani, I'm telling you.
I like this topic. Like, nimependa the conversations we've been having.
Yeah.
That's nice. Aww. Okay, guys. Mwendeni hapo social media tena. Mwache kuscroll TikTok. Enda TikTok, tafuta Mooncast Productions, Instagram Mooncast Productions, YouTube @Mooncast Productions. Tatupata huko. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys in the next episode.
So yeah, and also I have noted tunapata a lot of engagements in terms of views, but you guys are not actually subscribing. Our first episode, but it did so well, it being the first episode, and tukagonga niliacha ikiwa 480 something views. First episode ever hatujaifanya podcast. That's awesome. Yeah. Also the second episode, this is the third episode, and yeah, I know you guys are going to engage with it. So like, comment, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the podcast. And we want to believe we'll be having such episodes. Each episode will be dropping on Tuesday. Yeah, that's it. Till we meet next time. Toodles.
Bye-bye.